a.m. this Thursday morning, February 12th, 2026. And if you watched my previous recording from this morning, well, you might understand just what's going on with our skies today. And if you have visited my community postings from today, then you might run across the newest one to where AI continues to lie in order to cover up these chemtrail operations that take place in these Michigan skies overhead. And due to the chemtrailing of today, we are seeing more results in the form of these so-called halo formations, or as I consider them to be, rings of color. Not coming on real strong right now, but it is there nonetheless. And once again, a direct result from the so-called non-existent chemtrailing or geoengineering of the skies. So, is this an operation adjusting the thermostat for temperatures? The dimming of the sun, aka your solar whatever, to where the sun is just so hot that they have to manipulate the skies in order to reflect all the heat, if you will. Now, this is not coming on real strong, but who knows? We just might get more coloration as this day continues to progress. All a result of sky activities in which basically all AI programs or systems have been programmed to lie. So if they can't come clean about this, do you think they're ever going to come clean about the Epstein files or the topic of UFOs or anything in general? Oh, let's have more congressional hearings, huh? Oh, let's come up with more legislation over regulation of this, that, and the other thing. Oh, let's go ahead and talk about bans, but not go after anyone. When we've had these controllers, these billionaire controllers that come flat out and stated, yes, I create sky conditions. Yes, I manipulate the climate. Yes, I dim the sun. Yes, I can provide colorful sunsets for your enjoyment. Oh, the cover-up is just as pathetic as the cover-up to the sky for whatever nefarious reasons or excuses, excuse me. Yeah, how pathetic. Alright, good enough for now. Unless, of course, we want to capture, or possibly try to capture, one of these small engine aircrafts that seem to come out and about whenever these sky operations are taking place. No, he's not flying in this vicinity yet. They're not circling this area yet. But then again, are these circle jerks actually data collectors? or are they directly involved in what is occurring in the skies? Because once again, when these operations are taking place, these small engine aircraft also are out and about. This is very evident through a lot of my past content. You be the judge. Yep, the Skyway's out. 10:25 a.m. on this Thursday morning, February 12th, 2026. I thought I'd step on out, down the ground level, just show a little bit more of the results from this morning's earlier chemtrailing activities in the skies overhead here in the state of Michigan. Let's go ahead and see some more results, shall we? And here we are. Rather dirty looking, but these are the results from this morning's chemtrailing or geoengineering of the skies, once again here in the state of Michigan. Let's go to a different location for a different perspective. Alrighty. Now I'm having a very difficult time seeing my screen, but got a pretty decent halo, if you will, which I do not agree with that terminology nor definition as far as a natural sense, but massive ringed colorations, but once again very dirty looking, and I don't know if we should dim this down, if it will bring in this any better or not. But quite the circle, huh? Yeah, very dirty looking. And once again, I am basically recording blind because I cannot see the screen of this phone, even though I have the brightness setting turned all the way up. Okay, so let's oh yeah, okay, so we got one of these circle jerks back here in the distance. I am capturing it. Very small, as it is quite distant. Yeah, right over the treetop here. And once again, as I stated earlier, oh, there we go. How about that? Let's dim this down, get a little better viewing of this now. Those small engine aircraft tend to come out when this activity takes place, especially when we're having results such as these ringed formations. Boy, leaving quite the trail. And I can hear yet another small engine aircraft, I believe. Basically in this direction, opposite of the direction that we were just facing, trying to capture that small engine aircraft flyover. Yeah, of course we got a blue jay that decided to come into the picture here, albeit rather small because I am not zoomed in. Well, let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Don't know what I am capturing here, as once again recording somewhat blind. And that trail has blended right in with the milkiness of these skies. Go ahead. Oops. Now we'll pan back. And I've got one of the cats out here thinking that I am headed up to the feeding grounds, of which I am not doing. At least not yet. Okay, well, I think that's good enough for the time being. And we are back at 11 a.m. I figured I'd go ahead and record just a little bit more to provide an adequate ending for this overall video. And of course we can still see that we have quite dirty, milky skies with yet another trail that has come through. So of course that means that the sky operations are still continuing forth, right? And oh yeah, definitely, because as I spin around we can see another trail right here, as well as another trail right here, right? As well as possibly being able to see another one amongst the milkiness back in here. All the way around, north, south, east, and west. The spraying continues. And of course, the results from said spraying continues as well. Okay, I believe that will suffice for this morning's recordings of this chemtrail crap that we are being subjected to for reasons or excuses unknown. Because why? Well, nobody wants to even consider this to be a reality other than those that have the powers of control and have made claims that, yep, I did that. And they get away with it. And how pathetic for our government to know these people and they do nothing. Nothing is being done. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's leave it to Florida to lead the way to ban these activities, right? And still nothing gets accomplished. And once again, we have small engine aircraft buzzing around someplace. More likely, we got a fresh trail back here now. And I'm not even hearing these jet aircrafts, okay? That's very, very strange. To have this activity kicking off and not being able to hear the rumble or roar of their exhausts. Once again, this filtration not only affects the light, but sound as well. Boy, I love my deductions through common sense reasoning, through my sky observations. This is the only way to learn, people, is to get out there and do it yourself and come up with your own conclusions. And more power to those that are willing to do so and voice their theoretical opinions or just rants in general. The more that people speak out about this, the more that platforms are flooded with this type of content, the more that our voices might be heard. And maybe something can be accomplished. Because nothing gets accomplished through the political realm of things. We are seeing this on a daily basis. It's all talk, 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 and no actions. Unless, of course, it's actions being dictated and taken against other countries. And for what? Oh, they want to claim that it's for our welfare, for our safety and health? No. False narratives. And I don't care what side of the aisle that you are on, because both sides of the aisle are just as corrupt as anything that you can imagine. And which, once again, we're seeing this. These are fading away, and now it is time for me to do likewise. So on that note, take care, have a great one. This is Skywise out. O-U-T out and going in. Ciao for now.